taxes in the United States. ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೈಡ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಐ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಡಲ್ಟ್. So paying taxes in India as well as taxes in America. And I've always dealt with money as a very important resource, and I've been very responsible with money. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇವರು these opponents, they have always created a notion that it is a family feud. Brother will fight, brother sister will fight. This is not a family feud, my dear audience. It is not. It is essentially a feud between an educator who is an employer and employees who appear to be educated, but they are not exercising educational wisdom in their thinking. They are actually depriving our students, our alumni, the larger university community of all the good things that they have, my students believed in Alliance University. I have been the captain of Alliance University. So many students joined Alliance University because they thought under my stewardship, they will see better things for themselves, and it has to be that way. So what I'm sharing with you today is that all kinds of misinformation, fake news, wrong information that they had been put on me, they write complaints about me, and there is a gang of people. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಒಂದು 15 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್. ಆ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ FIRs ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು FIRs ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ. And appropriately action is being taken, but sometimes it seems to be slow. So I'm urging the larger community to understand what the truth is. There is a documentary evidence to everything that I say. More importantly, you cannot fake education. ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಯಾವತ್ತಿಗೂ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಿಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. If you're an educator, you're an educator. If you're not, you're not. I'm an educator. So assess me by who I am. Assess me by my intentions. Assess me by my long-term view. Assess me by my past experiences and the wisdom that I have been able to hopefully bring to Alliance University. Alliance University ಅಷ್ಟು it was always a jewel. Admission Alliance University ಸಿಗೋದಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೈಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ವಾಸ್ ಹೈ, and we had to make sure that those people who came into the system, they actually created much more benefits to the people who depended on them. So Alliance University, the multiplier effect ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ, multiplier effect should have been many times. ನಾವು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವರ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದವರು ಜನರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಏನು ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು 10-15 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಅಂತೂ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು 1000 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮದು ಆಸೆ. ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈ ಚಬ್ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಮ್ಯಾಸ್ಡ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲ್ತ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ದೇ ಕುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮೀ. ನಾನು US ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಯಾವಾಗೂ ಅಮೆರಿಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ ತಂಟೆ ಅಂತ. ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಗೋ. ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಇವನ್ ರೆಂಟ್. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಶೂರ್ ದಟ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಅಲುಮ್ನಿ, ಮೈ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ. ನಾನು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ವಾಸ್. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮೀ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮ್ ಅ ಲಾಂಗ್ ವೇ. ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೆ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ತಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. I have essentially registrar of companies on the order bantu last year. It was in September of 2019, where all the entries, because they had given 3 show cause notices to all these culprits, they never replied, they never bothered to, and they used to have, obviously they used the university money, nam students money use ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮನಿನ, ತಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. And they essentially, the registrar of company was very clear, saying that all the entries made by these people who are considered as directors are fake directors, which means they no longer are directors of the sponsoring company. They never were part of the university. So iವರು ಆ ಹಣದಿಂದ they have essentially used money power to be able to make a lot of things which are uneasy, which have been very difficult for my students, the community, as well as obviously at a personal level for me. More importantly, what they have done is, they used to threaten people who used to support. They have threatened our students, they have threatened our faculty and staff. ನೀವು ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಕಲಿಸ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ if they, it is not a side whether Madhukar students take side or they take sides. No, everybody should take side of the university, because the university is like mother god. I always know students ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, alma mater ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಇಟಾಲಿಯನ್ ಒಳಗೆ, it's called mother god. So it is our mother god. We have to protect the university. As long as you're doing the right thing for the university, then it doesn't matter which side you belong. I'm fighting for the university, the larger university community. So many threats were on my life. ತಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ very dear friend of mine, our vice chancellor, he was my first vice chancellor, Dr. Ayyappa Dore, was brutally murdered by this gang of people. Sudhir being accused number 1, he had a gang, conspirators. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ conspirators, one way or the other. So they brutally murdered a friend, a person who actually worked towards the betterment of the university right from the beginning. ಅವರೇ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. I was also threatened. I was also, in fact, that night I was also to be murdered. I was saved by the timely action of the police. So I'm sharing with you all these difficult stories because as an academic, I'm sharing with you because these culprits are not hurting just Madhukar or his family. They're actually hurting the entire society, the larger university community, because they essentially don't care about the future of our students. They look at students as somebody who gives them fees. ನೀವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ವರ್ಷ ಫೀಸ್ ಇವಾಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ, 30% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಟು ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್. ನನಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಕುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಫ್ಯಾಸ್ಟರ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. I will pursue this pursuit of mine to make sure that I go back physically to my university campus, to be able to essentially rework on the reputation of the university, make sure that all the students who have gone through very difficult times and the alumni and the corporate world which have been deprived of high quality graduates essentially is taken care of. During this pandemic, a lot of universities and colleges have also been affected, among other things. So now, of course, we still have to deal with the pandemic, but more importantly, distance education. I was the first, one among the few distance educators in America. Nanige web pioneer anta nanage award kottide Americadavage. So distance education was not even thought of. 1998 ಒಳಗೆ I got the web pioneer on ecollege.com ಅಂತಿತ್ತು, ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. So why I'm trying to say is I know what it takes to be able to provide distributed learning online much better than a lot of things that are happening. But more importantly, Alliance University and all other universities which have been affected with this pandemic are coming up with creative ways, new ways of educating the public, educating their students. And I'm looking forward very soon to be back on campus to ensure that whatever has gone wrong with Alliance University is set right. And I request the authorities at all levels to ensure that these culprits who are there, ಈ ಕಳ್ಳರು ಯಾರು ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಒಳಗೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಥರೋಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು 4 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಕೋಟಕ್ ಮಹೀಂದ್ರಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ವಾಸ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇನ್ 2005 when I started. ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಗುಜ್ಜಲ್ is a relative of Govind Chappi. Govind Chappi and Gujjal was a DGM at Punjab National Bank. ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಪಂಜಾಬ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಪಂಜಾಬ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು 4-5 ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸೈಫನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಫಂಡ್ಸ್. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟರಿ ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ತಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅಲೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೋ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಲೋನ್. ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ, ದ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ, ದ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ, and the nation is also with me, with educators. So ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದೇನಂತಂದರೆ, these have to be essentially making sure that we actually make sure that the university will provide leadership in the future, and I hope to be back in my position as the founder and chancellor of Alliance University very soon, with the help of good people and with the help of the government. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your listening to me. Thank you.